Hey guys, my name is Jocelyn and welcome to Crystals and Cocktails. Cheers. Crazy enough, it's a Friday night. I'm looking like a little vixen right now with a red lip. I'm also like feeling this moon in Leo. And I figured today I kind of wanted to speak on Black Tourmaline. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear a black outfit that's like the essence of Black Tourmaline. And that's what this was. Black Tourmaline is one of the best and most popular and most known protective crystal. And I feel like a lot of the crystal girlies always ask me like, what's the best stone for protection? Because I feel like as a woman, you want to feel protected. Like you want your aura to be protected. If you walk into a room and you don't really know what the energy is going to be like, you want to be protected from it because you're just like, yeah, I don't know. Or if you just like are not feeling it, you want to feel like that extra oomph of like protection. And I feel like Black Tourmaline would be the crystal for you. This is what Black Tourmaline looks like. This one is a raw one. It looks like a shard. Beautiful Black Tourmaline raw crystal. Got this also from Mexico City. One of my favorite Black Tourmaline crystals that I own. Like it is literally gorgeous. It's so heavy. So Black Tourmaline is known as a protective crystal. It's just such a beautiful energy to be around as well. Black Tourmaline wards off negative energy. To be honest, like black crystals are probably the hardest to distinguish. There's hematite, there's shugnite, there's jet, there's Black Tourmaline, there's obsidian, and they're black. So it's kind of like you really need to know your crystals in order for you to distinguish them. But I also did read about Black Tourmaline, which I thought was really interesting because I thought shugnite, also a black crystal, it's a little bit more like matte. From what I know, shugnite helps with EMF, so electromagnetic frequencies, and it protects you from that radiation. I used to have like these little like stickers that you would stick behind your phone of shugnite, and I used to give them out to like flight attendants and stuff because we're exposed to a lot of EMF radiation because of the plane. And I loved the fact that it did that. I also read that Black Tourmaline does the same and it protects from EMF radiation. So I'm like, oh my God, that's really good to know because I actually just thought it was shugnite. And now I read that Black Tourmaline does the same. So with EMF radiation, that's just like anything that has any type of like radiation, like anything kind of like, I guess with like a battery, like operated, anything that like has like electromagnetic like frequency waves. So that electromagnetic radiation pollution, those crystals help with the radiation and the pollution and the protective like rays from that. Your phone projects that EMF radiation, your laptop, having those black crystals around helps with that type of radiation. So also Black Tourmaline is a great crystal to keep in your car as like a protective stone underneath your driver's seat. I also read it's a great crystal to travel with if you want protection and when you're traveling overseas or on a plane, place a piece of Black Tourmaline in your luggage, obviously in between your clothes so that it's protected and doesn't break. It says that it helps and protects you through your travels. So love that as well, especially for me because I am a traveler. That's my career. That's what I do. So Black Tourmaline is just a great crystal to travel with as well. It's a great crystal to put in your car. It's a great crystal to keep in your home. I also read that it's a really good crystal to put by your bedside. But like I said, every crystal is different with your energies. And I feel like I have very weird dreams with Black Tourmaline near my bed or like underneath my pillow for me personally. So like when I read that it is like a calming stone to keep, maybe if you're like around someone's negative energy, if they like have ill intentions against you, maybe you're during that time it might be beneficial to like protect you from like their bad juju or like energy towards you. But for the most part, I don't like to really sleep with it. I've had experiences where like I just have really weird dreams and I'm just like, eh. They say amethyst is probably the best crystal to keep by your bedside because it's like peaceful, protective. But you also could have kind of like low-key weird dreams with amethyst too. Yeah. There's that. I'm a dreamer though. I'm a Pisces. So I dream almost every night. Like no lie, I dream. I'm a dreamer. I dream. The only crystal, to be fair, that I feel like I'm sleeping next to my guardian angels is my selenite. To me, lucid, peaceful sleeps. I love sleeping with selenite. I don't do it often, but when I do, it's like a cute little cuddle. Also, I heard that Black Tourmaline is really good for people that suffer from like panic attacks. You get anxiety in confined spaces or dark spaces. Black Tourmaline will help you with that. As a flight attendant, when you have international flying, you get to sleep in bunks, either on the top or the bottom of the plane, and they're very confined. It's very like tight. I've never met a flight attendant that feels claustrophobic in them, but I feel like if there were, like that would be a good crystal to give to them because it's kind of like we have no other option option or nowhere else to sleep but besides that place. And it's very tight. But to me, like, I fall asleep straight away on a plane. Like, if I have time to rest and I'm able to, I knock out like a baby. When it's turbulent, I'm crazy. Like, it rocks me to sleep. I'm not even, everyone always asks me, like, oh my God, are you nervous when you fly? I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm freaking crazy. Like, when it's turbulent, I'm just like, woo! If I'm up. Obviously, if I'm sleeping, it literally rocks me to sleep. It's just, I don't know. I think it's a flight attendant thing. I don't know. Just to circle back. So I was also reading that black tourmaline, hematite, green aventurine, sugnite, and amazonite, they all help with EMF radiation. Very interesting, because I swear I only thought it was sugnite. So the more you read, the more you learn, the more you know. Also, another interesting thing that I read was that black tourmaline is best worn if it's on your left side of your body. Apparently, the energies penetrate more on your left side through black tourmaline. I don't really know what that means, but I'm just sharing the information. So now I know if I wear a black tourmaline bracelet or ring to wear it on my left side, because apparently the energies of black tourmaline radiate more off of your left side than your right side. Super interesting. Didn't know that. So there you go. So yeah, that's just a little information on black tourmaline. Some things I didn't know, some things that I did know. It's always so nice to like research, to share knowledge, because those are certain things that I didn't know about black tourmaline that I learned today. Just to recap, black tourmaline is a protective crystal. It's a grounding crystal. It's a great crystal to keep in your aura, to purify, and also keep away from EMF radiation. And just, yeah, black tourmaline, to be honest, I don't really have my own personal crystal story with black tourmaline. To be fair, I can't think of like one specific situation that I've had with black tourmaline myself, but I've heard other people's stories about black tourmaline. So I can't wait for me to have other people on this show, because I've heard some crazy black tourmaline stories. I hear about people's black tourmaline crystals breaking way more often than any other crystal. But for me, to be fair, knock on wood, I've never had a black tourmaline crystal break on me. So that's always like a great thing to know. I also had an astrologer say that my energy affects people more than other people's energy is affecting me. And I was like, ooh, I kind of like that actually. I'd rather it be that, to be fair, because like I'm going to try to give you the best energy that I could possibly give. You know what I mean? Like, we all have our days, but to be fair, I'd rather people get my energy than the other way around. So maybe that has a little bit to do with why I've never really had any black crystal break on me besides my jetstone, but that was during a heartbreak, and I've already explained that story. But yeah, I just wanted to make this like an informative video more than a crystal story, just because I really don't have my own crystal story with black tourmaline. All I have to say, if you do have a black tourmaline crystal and you like to carry it around you and you feel like it protects you, I would say make sure that you cleanse your black tourmaline probably more than your other crystals, just because it wards off negative energy. So because it wards off negative energy, that means it also absorbs the negative energy. If you think about it, you need to cleanse the crystal. Just like you take a bath, give that crystal a bath, give it a cleanse, because it needs it. You're working it too much, it's going to break, it's going to chip, it's going to just disappear, because it's like, bye girl. Literally, you've depleted it of everything that it's trying to give you and offer you. So I would just say, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you cleansing your black tourmaline way more often than your other crystals. Sorry, I had to drink to that, because I'm like, please cleanse your black tourmaline, because I could say like 10 people that have told me like, oh my God, my black tourmaline broke. What does that mean? That means you need to cleanse it. That's what it means. That means that you need to stay away from these people that you are involving yourself with, even though you know that their energy isn't for you. When you know that you really low-key don't like them and you're just in their energy for what reason, I don't know, just to talk shit when you go home and be like, why are they this way and this way and this way? It's like, well, then why don't you be held accountable for putting yourself in that energy? Sorry, but it's the truth. We're moving on from those types of energies. You should only be around people that are going to elevate you, to make you feel safe. You should be around people that you shouldn't feel like when you go home, you need to cleanse yourself, or you feel exhausted emotionally, physically. Don't be around people like that. Cut the cord. Say goodbye, or don't say goodbye. Honestly, it's better not to say goodbye and just leave. They'll get it. And if they don't, silence speaks volumes. Less is more. Less is more. So on that note, sorry I had a little rant, but yeah, Black Tourmaline, that is what it is. You know that those people are not for you, and you keep putting yourself in that environment and wondering why you're not elevating. You're wondering why you feel drained. You're wondering why your Black Tourmaline broke. You know why it broke. You don't have to ask me why it broke. You know. Sorry, that was like a little tough love. I think like the red lip and the black fit is just taking it there. Oh my God. I'm cutting it off right there. I'm cutting it off. You know what it is. I love you guys down. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned and cheers.